are here, and this matchup on Wild Card Weekend is brought to you by EA Sports. It's the Vikings and the Bucks coming up next.
Playoff football has come to the west coast of Florida, and we're at Raymond James Stadium here in Tampa. Straight ahead, it's Wild Card Weekend, and we've got a great one in store between the Minnesota Vikings and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. It's that most wonderful time of the year, the NFL playoffs, as we're underway on EA Sports. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. So here's the Viking offense making their way out. They're led by the #1 overall pick of the 2021 draft, Trevor Lawrence.
And he comes off of a really good regular season with over 4,000 yards passing. And now in the playoffs, people always ask the question, do you continue to play the way you played in the regular season? Do you turn it loose? Or do you tone it down a little bit? I think you got to be smart. But make sure you show the defense something they haven't seen before.
Here's Devin Singletary. He played in this state at Florida Atlantic. And this will be a Vikings first down as he gets it up past the 35. Well, there you go. This offense off to a strong start this afternoon.
Yeah, with a big run and a first down. That's putting what you practice into play. That's excellent execution to get things started.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now Lawrence to throw. He'll get this complete to Rondale Moore. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, you don't give up big chunks of your...
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Greg Newsom. And the Bucs are going to get the football here as he gets this up past the 20-yard line. And certainly, look, you're on the road in the playoffs. That is a suboptimal start, opening drive INT.
And, partner, sometimes I wonder, do these teams talk about it to such an extent that maybe you almost talk yourself into the turnover when you're trying to avoid it?
Yeah, maybe they get a little too worried about keeping the football, and then you give it to the other team right off the bat. And look, we said it, on the road, this is just a terrible, terrible start for them.
It is, and now they've got to rely on their defense.
An extra defender in the secondary for the Vikings here on 3rd down. They'll try for the first with Walker. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. The gain of 4 that time as the drive continues. Well, after an interception, last thing you want to do is go 3 and out, give the ball right back. They avoided that.
Yeah, you definitely do not want to do that. I remember in college I played with a really big-time player on defense. We ended up getting an interception as we passed the offense coming out. He told him, if you don't take care of this football, you have to answer to me later. You definitely want to take care of it and pick up first downs.
Back to Walker on 1st down. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose. It's 2nd and 11. To throw, Mayfield. Throw out wide to Walker. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Here's Mayfield. Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down. It'll be a loss of 8 on the sack, and it's going to lead him to 4th down. But just not much a quarterback can do there, CD. The pressure was in his face almost instantaneously, led to a very quick sack.
Yeah, that's one where you turn to your lineman and say, guys, can I get a little help here? And you have to ask politely because, remember, they're blocking for you the entire game. But as a quarterback, you've also got to have the clock running in your head when you need to get rid of the football. But this time, he had no chance. They were on him instantly.
Singletary to get the drive started. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Singletary again. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. 7 yards there and a 1st down. They go play action now. Lawrence. This one finds Wilson downfield. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. The end result, 21 yards. Now Lawrence. That is into the hands of Hockenson downfield. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. Big gains in succession. Last one was over 20. This one over 30. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Ball start.
The offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. A false start backs them up 5. 1st and 15. On the jet sweep, here comes Moore. He will push his way down to about the 14. Greg Newsome up to make the stop. On 2nd and 12, Lawrence. His throw incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap. He locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
On 3rd down, Lawrence. He finds his man, complete. That's 4th. Yeah, he'll work free from 1 tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. Only able to gain a couple there, and that'll bring up 4th down. And his kick is right there. It's good, and the Vikings have a 3-0 lead. So after drive number 3 here, we have a score, and it's 3 points after the field goal.
I would say the feeling out process for both these teams, I'd say it's over, partner. Everyone understands what's going on now. You've kind of probed a little bit. Now you want to start throwing the big shots. First 3 points up on the board could be significant.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. Tampa Bay, they're getting ready to set up shop here for their 2nd drive. The defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards. Took just 1 play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on 1st down. Walker now on 1st and 10. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it. It's second down.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front. Because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. On third down, Mayfield. Over the middle, hauled in by Shark. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. 3-0 after one on EA Sports. Second quarter now in Tampa Bay. It's the Buccaneers in control of the football. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Fourth down, Mayfield. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And he is going to have the Buccaneers first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. 18 yards on the pickup there. And it's good enough for a Tampa Bay first. Mayfield to throw it. Looking middle, and that's complete. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
And he'll fight his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Ball at the 9 on 2nd and 8. Sticking with Walker on second down. And he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7. 2 yards on the first down carry, and then followed up by 2 yards on the second down carry.
Well, that's definitely not going to be enough to get the job done. Wasn't the expression 3 yards in a cloud of dust?
Now they're going to need 6 on third down to keep the drive going. Mayfield looks to throw. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked by Kevin Byard. And the Vikings are going to take possession here at their own 6-yard line.
Definitely not the ideal time to see that mistake, partner, because this is still a one-possession game, and that's at least a field goal that just vanished with that turnover. Now, pressure's on defensively to prevent that pick from turning into points for the other side.
A good run got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. On play action, Lawrence. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Sidney Jones. So consecutive interceptions here early on in this one, and maybe setting the tone, Charles, for a game where the defense really takes center stage.
And don't you think that both offenses are really catching a bit from their coaching staff about avoiding these turnovers that we've seen early? I think both teams are trying to find an advantage. We know that. Can one of them break away and take control of this game?
4 yards remain for second down. Mayfield. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read a receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent, and that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
And he hauls it in for the Buccaneer touchdown. Justin Jefferson, a 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Buccaneers have taken the lead. The point after through the raindrops, up and good. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And it was all capped off by Justin Jefferson's touchdown reception. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. Here comes Darius Phillips out of the end zone. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. And now out comes Minnesota. It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
A little jet sweep to start the drive. And he'll take this up only to about his 18-yard line. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Defensively, they had that one pretty well figured out.
Yeah, and one of the things about this play, it can be even more effective when you run a lot of motion, and there's plenty of times you don't hand it off.
Lawrence now off the bootleg. Sliding out of the pocket. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Hassan Reddick from his outside linebacker spot, forcing the sack for a loss of 8. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He finds his man, complete. It's Houston. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. The defense shaking their heads, not aggressive enough, and they allow him to convert a 3rd and 18. They'll run on first down with Singletary, and he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here.
Neutral zone infraction, defense.
And that'll be a free 5 yards for the offense.
Just like a tennis match, that's just an unforced error. Stay alert, don't jump early, and give them free yardage.
On 2nd down, Lawrence. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45.
That was a pretty favorable situation there. What would you call that? 2nd and manageable? Smart play, too. Didn't force it downfield when he didn't have it. Just checked it down, let him get the first down, and that's exactly what he did.
Singletary, they'll go up the middle, and he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
So back-to-back plays, each get nothing. 3rd and 7 now.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
2 minutes to play here in this first half of the NFL playoffs. And they'll need to get to the 35 if they want to keep this drive going on 3rd down. Now Lawrence. He'll get this to Devin Singletary out of the backfield. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Another good completion on the drive as the Vikings have a first down. Lawrence. That's complete. It's Gordon. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Lawrence over the middle and complete to Wilson. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Gordon. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that'll make it 2nd down. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. 2nd and 3, and they trail 7-3, but getting close to changing that. And this defense hoping to limit them to a field goal to preserve the lead. But to throw again is Lawrence. Out to the left there and complete to the tight end, Hockenson. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. T.J. Hockenson, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Vikings will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is now 10-7. So that one a 13-play drive in total. And it was T.J. Hockenson who finished the drive with a touchdown reception. This will be fielded inside the 5. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Now whistles and a timeout. Looks like we've got a Viking slow to get up. Hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. With this slim deficit closing in on the end of the first half, we'll see if they can move this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 out of this drive. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. Mayfield now looking to throw on first down. And incomplete on the deep ball.
He took a shot there, but boy, was that ill-advised from my viewpoint. Coverage was awfully tight. How did he get away with that one not being picked off?
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Mayfield. He's got a man. That's caught. Left sideline. The Bucs passing game looking good on this drive. It's a first down. They'll throw again. Here's Mayfield. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. From the left hash, this from 46. And Gay knocks this one through, and that will do it for this first half. So we come upon halftime. A look around the NFL. We'll have to wait for postgame because we are moving right through halftime and on to the third quarter. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. One of these two teams about to play their final half of the season as we're back at it in this NFC wildcard bout. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Bucs ready to go here to begin the third quarter. And, CD, we are in for a very intriguing second half. This is what we wanted, all tied. This is what postseason football is all about.
It certainly is. And doesn't it speak to the parity in the NFL? Roughly half the teams that made the playoffs a year before miss the next year, get replaced. We know it's an any given Sunday mentality. Nothing's easy in the playoffs, but when you have your shot, they're eager to seize it.
And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a third here, and it's good for a first. They go play action. Mayfield. And he slings one that's incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
On 2nd and 10, Mayfield. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little... challenge flag is out. Todd Bowles not pleased with the ruling on the field. And he's got... So the challenge not a successful one, as this will stay an incomplete pass. Mayfield from the gun on third down. And he'll let this one go deep for Chark. But it's knocked away and incomplete. Here's Johnny Hacker now, as he'll punt it away for the second time. 46 on his first kick, this one in that neighborhood as well. This will be fielded at the 17. Nice punt, but good work on the return to get back 11 yards. And it will be Vikings ball, 1st and 10. Lawrence will throw. And he's got the hook up to Moore. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30. To throw again on second down. Lawrence. Sideline throw. It's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes in bounds. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Lawrence on third down. Open man is Gordon, complete. And he will have a Vikings first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And as a quarterback, you're always pleased when you can use all the weapons at your disposal. Here he spots his fullback underneath, gets the completion right there for a nice pickup.
Lawrence's throw taken in by Hawkinson here. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line. On second down, here's a run with Singletary. And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line. That's on the tackle, Penei Sewell. Again, it's Lawrence. Able to get this to Gordon. And the tackle going to be made at the 38.
Good, sure hands there from a guy not accustomed to catching a whole lot of passes. But how about the way he was able to pull that one in and pick up good yardage?
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. A give up the middle to Singletary. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. From the gun, it's Lawrence. Over the middle, complete. It's Moore. And he'll be brought down at the 27. They'll run out of the gun with Singletary. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. Here's 2nd and 5 now from the 22. Looking to throw, Lawrence. And he's got it. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. A good pickup there, 21 yards. Now Lawrence to throw. He's got his man. It's taken in for a Viking touchdown. Rondale Moore from a yard out. And the Vikings are going to take the lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes it a 17-10 score. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. And Tampa Bay trots out there now. They find themselves down 17-10 as they come up on a 1st and 10. Here's Mayfield. He completes this to Walker. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here. And if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
They tried to throw on second down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. On 3rd down, here's Walker. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. It's a gain of 8, and it'll wind up moving the chains. They run again with Walker. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. And he's got it across the midfield stripe and into Viking territory. And I see an extra defensive back on the field. Little surprise here on 3rd and 1. Straight ahead, Walker. And he has the first down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45. Give him the 3rd down conversion, 5 yards on the play.
Brandon, what were they thinking on defense there? They looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you should have a few men in the box there.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. 3rd quarter, wild card round. Thanks for being along for the playoff ride with us. Here's 2nd and 10. Meanwhile, Mayfield's throw pulled in by Jefferson. He's going to be out of bounds on what's going to wind up being the final play of quarter number 3. Back now in Tampa. It's Buccaneer football, but they've got work to do. They find themselves behind here to start the 4th quarter. On 1st and 10, Mayfield. Catch is made by Harry. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. 23 yards, the final tally. Here's Walker. And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2. Two of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Walker once more. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Kenneth Walker taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Buccaneers are an extra point away from tying this game here on the 4th. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is, as we are all tied now early in this 4th quarter. 17-17 the score. All even to this point as the kick's away. Phillips, he's not going to bring this one out, so they will begin the drive at the 25. Now the Vikings offense gets set to take over here. When you talk to these guys in training camp, these are the moments they say they live for. You're in a playoff game. It's tied, 4th quarter. Time for somebody to step up.
And can you execute under pressure? Because the pressure is intense right now. No one wants to be responsible for making the error that costs their team. But at the same time, who's going to be responsible for making the play that gives the advantage to your team? Who's going to break out? Just what you said.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Now Lawrence. Throw to the right here to Gordon. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
It's pretty easy to overlook the fullback when you're making your assignments defensively in the pass coverage game, but in this case, they made him pay for that oversight and picks up a nice gain.
On first down, Lawrence. Wilson's got it complete. So give him 2 yards there on the completion, and that will bring up 2nd down. From the shotgun, Lawrence. This one caught. It's the tight end, Hawkinson. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. On play action, Lawrence. He'll get this out wide to Singletary. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it'll be 2nd down. Here's Lawrence to throw. He finds Wilson. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. An excellent pickup of 20 yards. Singletary hammering for the goal line. He loses the football, and it's picked up by the Buccaneers. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, so much for the 4-minute offense. They were trying to reduce the clock, get in position to win the game, and leave no time for them to come back and catch them. And guess what? They turned the ball over. Yeah, I mean, they had it all set up for themselves, and they let it get away.
44 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
And only able to get 2 here, stopped at the 30.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
Again, it's Walker. And this is going to be a Bucs 1st down as he's got this up to the 35-yard line.
Well, partner, none of these runs individually have added up to a whole lot.
Now 3 plays, all 3 short runs, but together a 1st down.
Yeah, it's amazing how the narrative changes when you string them together.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. It's a gain of 11, and the Bucs have a 1st down. Good push up front, and that run in between the tackles.
Let's play the leverage game here. Offensive line just got lower than the defensive front, and they were able to get their pads on them and move them backwards and create space for their running back to roam.
And he's got it across the midfield stripe and into Viking territory. The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. Up the middle they run. It's Walker. And a strong run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 35. 10 yards there and a Buccaneer 1st down. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Up the middle, here's Walker. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
Partner, they're clearly saving those timeouts, but they still have to work with some urgency to put themselves in the right position.
Mayfield. And this is incomplete. He was unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark really start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is he just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
The Vikings going to signal for their first of their timeouts, as they'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining. A game-winning field goal would be a chip shot from here. Let's see how they play it on 1st and goal. Now to the ground. Here's Walker. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the 1. Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense, as it comes with 1:25 left to go in the contest. 2nd and goal from the 1. Again, Walker. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Ken Walker, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bucs have broken our tie and have taken a 4th quarter lead. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And they will take a 7-point lead. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. Phillips now from the end zone. So all eyes on this Vikings offense. Down 24-17. 80 seconds remaining. This is where your playoff mettle is tested. On the road, needing a touchdown to stay alive as they've got it 1st and 10. Here's Lawrence. That's caught by Wilson. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Throwing now, Lawrence. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. It's brought in by Wilson. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. The Vikings going to use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Lawrence. He forces one there. It's a potential dagger as it's intercepted. Picked off by Caleb Farley. Well, that one was in the air for an agonizingly long time.
Just begging to be picked off, wasn't it? It's one thing if you're throwing a ball like that, trying to throw someone open or lead them into an area. But that ball needed to be thrown with a lot more conviction. As a result, it's an easy interception.
The Buccaneers are